pretty bad is what it was. I literally do not know this song. Phew. So fast. You just push the button. I'm so tired. Let's jam a vocal cord gelling. Awesome. When it sounds so husky. Goodness. And anyway, I don't even know if the dreams or not. And this guy who I think was a ghost kidnapped some kid, and I also think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? Yeah. I'm not like losing it or something. It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't feel like that. You got us. Aw, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like, from a source we can trust. Such as, does the newspaper have like a ghost section? What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library. For books about it? No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. There's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts. We'll find it there, probably. Oh wow, I didn't know they had that. Thought it was just like a broken down a bunch of old books. When was the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. Ha. See what you did there. Library. Step in. Okay. Look, jobs. We had when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working, things are great. Now it's like, one of the graffiti murals. After someone gets after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural's really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. It might be a pumpkinhead guy dead. Right, Beagle, let's go. Are you smoking? Goodness. What's up, Ned? Hey. Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. Third floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here all along. I'd be spooked. Spooked? Spooked? Spooked. Why did I say it like that? I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Larry's a ghost. I was hoping you'd also do the... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh shit, it's red up here. And also green. Oh. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Togg. Born in 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. Never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, should have money then, right? Ideally. Should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. gonna join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group. Maybe. Holy crap. What? Charity Bertie. What? Okay. What's Charity Bertie? Bertie? Is this like a pronunciation thing? Charity Bertie. How do you not know about the charity bear? I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Alright. This is a thing you liked as a kid. No, I hated Charity Bertie. But why am I saying it like that now? Charity bear. It does look really hateable. It was like you were kidnapped by a cult when they were like brainwashing you instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magic mask. That's not... Okay, yeah, go on. Instead of that, it was this effing pink nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. It was talking forever about like being kind to others. And like, I don't know, helping an old neighbour do an engine repair. That sounds nice. Charity Bear helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft. No, that's the worst part, it always rhymed. Charity Bertie, Pink Nightmare. Get the fuck out of here, B. Charity Bertie, I just don't care. Oh, I hate this fucking game. It's good. Jeez, I should have a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. Some looks pretty old. Charity Bertie, danger every rarity. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. You're disconcerting. What? Did I go on the wrong floor or something? Maybe I did. Where's the fish? The microfish. Going up. I see. Sniff, sniff. Wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe a ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Or someone. Alright, well, that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. Thanks, B. So supportive. Ooh, scared you. That's the thing I need to look at. Alright, there she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Also because it was our idea. Aww. Ugh. Don't be a fucking dick, mate. Jesus Christ. A wee friends betwis. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if you change. If you're the masters in charge. Good lord. So silly. Alright. So what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, mate. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Shock. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to read all these. So, I'm gonna read all these. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Tragedy at Stafford Mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 AM at the Stafford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive, along with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped and the next group of men plummeted to the death. So far, the hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path of the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. He's gonna say the same thing. No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost sounds like you don't believe me. The old store in town center. The new old store in town center, sorry. The old Pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Berge. Berge? Roy Berge is bringing 25 years of building experience into his new venture, and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts and nails you'll need for any project plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the latest trend in everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck to Mr. Berge. Awesome massacre. This one? No ghost. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford Mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown at the National Guard and strikebreakers opened fire on the crowd. Oh. What the fuck? After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners were dead, with a dozen more injured. A younger brother and his sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle, who was on strike below when the shooting broke out. The photograph of the 2 children, aged 7 and 9, who were shot in cold blood, has circulated far outside of our little county. The heinous act led to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in, and talks finally began. 45 days since the start of the strike, the bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standard and to honor the demands of the miners. Oh wow, this is gnarly. And awesome. Oh my god. Goodness. Strange but True. A Tale of Teeth. Strange but True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miner's leader, Darrell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darnay's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down while the others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and the secret society was created. Oh, that's why Grandad has a tooth. With a vow to protect the workers' interests, membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When he died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. Good lord. All would gather round, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon the member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. Oh. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange, but true. Huh. Interesting. The Palo County Mons. No ghost here. The final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered, 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring a total of dead to 112. Jesus. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although mine bosses have been informed that gas pockets were present in that section, they elected to not inform Pine and that's fucked up. To not inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Bledsoe, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Lather. Don't know that. That's... yeah. Peter's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Litters. I don't know these things. As the man's window... Jesus Christ. As the man's widow has since returned to Hungary. I was gonna say it sounds Hungarian. Returned to Hungary with his 2 offers. That's fucked up. No ghost here. Let me have a look. What else we got? So much reading. Sound off opinion line. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. Oh no, don't do that. Terrible. I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your dear daughters down. I've been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on a Saturday night unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas or our boys fall in with the wrong girl. Right. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs, engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessman around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns. Your mum looks like a rabid clown. Councilman Pachinskaya? This plan for 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. Hey, hey, hey. Ghost spotted. Historical society. Yeah, I've never been. You can go back in school? I think this is when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. It's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroads, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house? No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and craft programs. Oh well, still worth checking out. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreigeist house is into its new headquarters and education center. This line is throwing me off. I can use it to underline it. There you go. An education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newsom has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work and I'd hear someone walking around, trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling what? I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never anybody there, said Newsom. Trying to get this line. It's this box that's over it. I can't fucking read. Trying to get this map room operational for all the children, all while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Newsom had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the second floor, and then only go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they cannot go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story, popular some years ago. Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsom's claim at this time. I see. I think I did. I don't know which ones I've done. This one. A strike at Stafford Mine has been called. The idea first arose after the memorial for the 1888 explosion victims. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski. Oh. That's my granddad. To continue memorial to their friends, I think. They also began recounting all of the promises the bosses had reneged. I don't know what the fuck that says. I'm dyslexic. On the first year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion, a group of 20 miners entered the mines to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them before morning. All work has been stopped at the mine. The miners are now striking in 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring food and water for the men. The bosses have stated that the mines are safer than they were a year ago, and that there is no need to act in this manner. Pie piracy. Dear citizens, please make note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchens disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies. Until this criminal is caught, or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of the pie safes indoors or stick to rhubarb. Rhubarb's pretty good. I miss rhubarb and custard. I haven't had that for a long time. Like a rhubarb crumble with custard is so good. Stanley T. Possum statue, known as residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in 1967, but Richard Coulson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for close to 60 years, witnessing the beginnings of the demise of the railroad, the miners and the coke works that ushered. Holy shit, this is so difficult to read. The mines and the coke work that ushered in this existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the years, and climbing up through Posse became a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with the beloved derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago, pressure began mounting to have it torn down. The storm knocked off Posse's ear, and the next year Ralph Jenkins fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha Coulson Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. Demolition will begin at 12 PM on Saturday, and viewing areas will be set up at a safe distance. Let's see. Progress springs in Possum Springs. Randolph Stafford, owner of Bell's Hole Mine Works, was partnered with Samuel Coulson, owner of Coulson Coke Works, Daniel Glick, railroad magnate, and prominent business owner Harrison Schregeist, to make some stunning improvements throughout the town. The four men desire to build a model of progressive living right here in Possum Springs. The old miner double houses on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby, along with a new state-of-the-art recreation center, courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This is in addition to the improvements Randolph Stafford promised previously striking miners. Holy shit. There's so much. Okay, I don't think I read this one. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump. Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay, that's Speckelman State Park, right? Yeah. Haven't been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out though. Go nuts. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. Two local sweethearts were startled this past Saturday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m, a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. I see. The Stanley T. Possum statue has officially opened to the public, and we have to say we are smitten. For 2 cents, one can enter Stanley and spend quite a lovely time looking at the Possum Springs yesteryear in the museum, enjoying some popcorn and fresh lemonade in the snack parlor decorated with Tiffany glass electric lights before heading up a full 10 feet to see the sights of our beloved town through the eyes of this grand possum. There is even a beautiful train diorama that will delight both young and old. We predict Stanley T. Possum will be a sight that all passing through our town will desire to behold and will be sure to draw many crowds. Did it though? Maybe it did. This one. Yeah. Local ghost Little Joe at it again. Ooh, look. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme. If you're looking for ghost stuff. That's why they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in them. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. Haha, it's actually pretty good. Okay, well, it's like 3 leads. Where's Boogie? Where's Boogie? Also, is that it? Now let's look at more stuff. This is going to be such a long video. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favourite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so we warn thrill seekers, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Right, we've seen this one. Saw that one. We haven't seen that. Or that. We saw that. Go up here? Yeah, okay. Do this one first. No ghost here. Yeah, okay. There's been another sighting of the albino groundhog from very reliable source this time. Edgar Stutter reports that he saw a pure white beast digging near Shade Gap. Mr. Stutter has declined to give any more of an exact location and implores his fellow hunters to admire this anomaly from afar and leave him to his business. We could not agree more with this upstanding citizen and remind townsfolk that if you are interested in seeing an albino creature, to stop by Sudi's barbershop for his peek at an albino raccoon. We're certain this will assist your mind in completing the search for the groundhog. Or just leave him alone. Samuel Coulson has purchased 10 acres of land in the outskirts of Possum Springs. When we inquired as to what Mr. Coulson would use the land for, he would only remark that what was coming here would delight both young and old for years to come. We are anxious to be delighted. Okay. Yep. Saw that one. Did we see this one? The strike is now in its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet with the miners, saying that the demands are too fantastical, The miners claim they are only asking for the bosses to adhere to safety standards that are already the law. The National Guard was called in after last week's scuffle, and Coulson Kochworks Union has... Let me just do this. And the Coulson Kochworks Union has joined the cause, which has caused an uptick in national press arriving at the site. The women's camp has expanded its services from serving meals to beating any non-union miner from entering the mines. So far, they have been successful in both ventures. Okay. I think that's the last one. Underground gases afflict many. Oh, that's tiny text. The houses on Larch Street have been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the basements. Was found to have led to hallucinations in scattered members of the household. For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. One older woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some years ago, some 50 years ago. Jesus. 2 nights ago, the son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond, 1 mile up the road. Moments before this, the child had been readying for bed, and according to another sibling, had become increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered were about some sort of song before he dashed out of the house and into the night, where his watery grave awaited him. This last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Leuven's lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experiencing waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate that gas is present in the homes, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. I see. Good lord, I need some water. We're done here. Whew. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. I just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all of these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other two. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey Ned, ever hear that history repeats? It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves. Yeah, it's science. Oh my freaking god. What is that Miss Kelsey? I haven't seen her since graduation. Survivalist. String and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poet. Yeah. And tonight we have new poems from myself, and Fisherman Jones, and Selma Ann Forrester. Hey, Selma's. Oh, things are breaking. Right, there we go. I'll start us off with one of my own. You're from some big city, right? Yeah. How'd she end up here? Who knows? Letter to my worst student. To my worst student. The subject of my stories. I tell friends back home. when they ask about life. Out here in the sticks. It's you, I worry. At the end of my life, you'll be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know, it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Miss Kelsey. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones is a poem for us. Two poems. It's short though. 2 poems, take it away. Hi folks, thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel Frogs swims in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. What do you know, Amphibie? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. Dude, he's really worried about what the fish think. Tunnel always spooks me. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmas. Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny docu show poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. Ha ha ha. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold. Made more money in one day than my family in over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs. Became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access to politicians. Waiting for us to die. Lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a house and a yard. With a couch in a basement. The future is yours. Plus 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement and they're in the house in the yard. Some night I'll catch a bus out to the west coast and burn the Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey Salmas. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write hers? Nice work, Smelma. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Good lord. Everything's breaking. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so... Find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There's some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost. Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. But he's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Oh, wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So I mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard. I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is. The Historical Society. You know, you don't have to, like, break in. People there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. That's where I get stuck with. Possum Jump. Oh, I know Possum Jump. Used to go there in the Scots. Perfect. Okay, I need to like actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. What we got? Selma's a poet. Scuba thought to be good poet. Thought if I die, someone should write a poem about it. Yeah. Tooth. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Why is this happening? Yeah, okay. Hello, father figure. Ugh. Yeah, seems like that's going around. The ugh. Yeppers. So, your mum had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. But you two were getting along. We are. Just a bump. You two. Always two alike. I guess. I got your chill and her smartassness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine, we're cool. So we're having money problems? What? No, we're fine. Dad. May, it's fine. It's okay, I'm 20, I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay? Oh, bud. Might just head off to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple of days. But I want to watch TV. Okay. Right. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's a pretty straight shot up from Pass and Jump. Shot up to Pass and Jump. Okay, great. Didn't really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Tips hat. Oh, bud. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff like that, old stuff that just seems to get torn up, seems like... Old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would actually be pretty scary. I'm spooked. Going to bed. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. Should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, B. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. Falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just... It's not. It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Well, good night, B. Alright. Time for bed. Game's breaking. Not going well.